It disappeared. But that's the first one in a while. My prayers were answered. Oh! If it isn't Owada, what are you doing here? And Kurata, Inui! You all saw the UFO, right? Hold on, I'll come down. I'm here! Hey, you saw the UFO disappear, right? UFOs come from another dimension. I just know it. Maybe my prayers were answered.
Venus.
What's wrong? You don't look excited at all. Hey, Owada, what are you looking at? When you're talking to someone, you should look at them, you know?
Oh, sorry.
Huh? Did you maybe not see the UFO? But you're members of the UFO Research Society. Well, whatever. I have to go put together a witness report. I'll see you guys at the next meeting. Okay, bye!
They couldn't see her either. I wonder when it started. When did Venus start disappearing from view? I can see her from a distance, but she vanishes the instant she gets up close. Weirdly, it seems like other people can actually see her. Everyone except me and a few men. Why though? Because we love her too much? It's too cruel. I can't even see the person I love the most up close. I first saw Venus at a UFO symposium held by the city. There are a lot of sightings in Nanzan, so it's become famous as the UFO town. Venus Shono was there with her father. She was stunning with this aura about her. She stole my heart at first glance. Soon after came the launch of what would become the UFO Research Society, and I signed up. The founder of the group was none other than Asao Shono, Venus's father. A doctor by trade, he was an unparalleled UFO obsessive, but his daughter Venus managed to hold her own against him. The meetings were always at the Shono house. Often Venus would be the leader of the discussion in place of her busy father. Despite being our youngest member, she spoke more passionately than anybody else about UFOs. Now that I think about it, I was still able to see her up close back then. I'd listen eagerly to her enthusiastic talk about UFOs, and get drunk on their delicious wine served at the Shono house. The men would be even further intoxicated by Venus's beauty, seeing her up close. Sure, she was reminiscent of the beautiful Venusian that the famous ufologist George Adamski met, and the angelic smile that would slip past her cool exterior from time to time, or the elegant nape of her neck that we caught glimpses of when she fixed her hair. I think all the men were in love with her. The Research Society changed from a pure focus of UFO research and came to be ruled by a group of men desperately in love with Venus Shono. The woman who had been with us in the beginning left the group one after another. Venus's father also noticed this change and wanted to disband the society, But
Daddy, I'll never stop! UFO research is my reason for living!
Venus!
It was around that time that Venus started to disappear from view, and it looked like the other men also fell prey to the same symptoms around the same time.
Alright, I'd like to get it started. But first, let me introduce our newest member. This is Sano.
Hi everyone, my name's Sano. Nice to meet you guys. I'm a total UFO freak.
Though it is a surprise how incredibly beautiful Chairperson Venus is.
I guess he can see Venus.
Now, I'd like to start by reporting on the UFO I saw the other day.
Venus, can I have a second?
Yes, Kaluta, what is it?
I know we usually discuss UFO sightings, but can we make alien abductions tonight's agenda? There's something that's been bothering me.
There is? Alright. Alien abduction, so you mean incidences where aliens kidnap human beings? Those abducted testify that they were experimented and operated on by aliens. So what's bothering you, Kurata?
The truth is, I might have been abducted by aliens.
What?
There's a period of the past that I have no clear memories on.
I tried to remember this time, and the image of a room filled with dazzling lights popped into my head, with white shadow people. And then I got a terrible headache. And when I woke up, I was in the park. Of course, I have no memory of going to the park.
And the next part is key. Ever since that time, Venus, you started disappearing.
What?
When I get close to you, you disappear. The truth is, I actually can't see you right now. Venus, I have to tell you, I'm in love with you. My feelings kept getting stronger, and just when I couldn't take it anymore, I stopped being able to see you, right after my memory of the bright light. I think this is the work of aliens, so I went looking for proof. And I found this. Please take a look. I found a small scar on the back of my head.
This is proof of an alien abduction. Aliens have experimented on me.
Me too, I can't see Venus either.
Me either.
Me too.
I got a scar.
So do I.
The result of that experiment is I can't see you anymore. But why? Why you of all things?
Wait, I don't understand at all. You can't just suddenly tell me you love me.
It's too much. Help me, Venus. At least hold my hand.
No!
Venus, I'm the one who loves her. Venus, my precious Venus.
Venus, where are you? Where?
Me too.
Hey guys, stop. Don't go losing your reasoning.
Shut up, Alot.
Hey, have you all lost your minds? This is supposed to be a friendly UFO meetup for UFO lovers.
Venus, you're behind the new guy, aren't you?
That's enough! As of today, the UFO Society is disbanded. Get out of here, now! Don't you ever come near my daughter again, you disgusting worms.
Stop crying already, Venus. Tonight was a good lesson for you. Santa, was it? Come on, have another glass.
Thank you. Honestly, I didn't really know what was happening. I just felt like I had to protect Venus.
Yes, you did a fine job there.
No, I won't stop there. I'll be her bodyguard. But Venus really is a beauty. She really is.
Nishimura, sorry to bother you so late again. Come over right away. Now then, we'll begin the surgery. How many does this make, I wonder? First, we make a small incision in the back of the head to expose the skull. Then, make a hole with a fine drill right up to the edge there. We insert a special microcapsule and then fill the hole with adhesive. Finally, we stitch the skin back together and we're done. We must finish the operation quickly to minimize physical trauma. Meanwhile, in those earrings that Venus never fails to wear, a keepsake for my wife, we put a device that emits a particular signal. When the microcapsule in the skull receives the signal, it affects the visual cortex in the optical lobe. This causes a blind spot in the field of view. The person wearing the earrings vanishes when they enter that blind spot. In other words, it's only Venus they can't see. Regardless of the fact that the image is picked up by the eyes, the brain becomes unable to recognize it. I developed this technique for my hobby of studying UFOs. I don't believe UFOs actually exist, but rather they are a product of the human brain. Now, once the operation is over, we erase their memories of the last few days with a special drug, an electric shock, and it's done.
But doctor, that method of erasing memories is a fairly difficult technique.
True, it'd be awful if I failed to erase their memories. But I don't care about the risk if it's for my beloved daughter. I'll keep squashing those revolting worms whenever they latch onto my beloved Venus. And you'll help too, yes, Nishimura?
Of course, if it's for the sake of your daughter.
Thank you. I'm gonna increase the strength of the signal from her earrings and make it so they can't even see her from far away.
Help me!
Doctor, the man taken into care in the park is deranged.
Aliens! 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 They probed my brain! Hurry! Check my brain! Right before I was abducted by aliens, I was drinking with Venus's dad, and then I suddenly got sleepy. After that, I was in an operating room. Ask her dad what happened.
I heard that Venus's father, Dr. Asao Shono, was being questioned by the police that day. And I got a bad feeling, so I ran over to the Shono house.
Ah, the housekeeper! Ah, what are you doing?
Stay back, Iwata. We caught Venus. She's ours. This woman, she's not human. She's an alien. She's a Venusian who can make herself disappear and confuse us.
Stop! You gotta snap out of it!
That evening, Venus's barely recognizable body was found in a corner of the Shono garden. Her beauty was too much, turning the love and animal passion to violence in the men who had lost their idol.
Venus, forgive me, please! Venus!
Later, capsules were removed from the skulls of the society members, including those arrested from the murder. But this meant nothing anymore. Venus was gone. And then a little while after that, I alone experienced something strange. From time to time, it would appear like a kaleidoscope, filling my field of view. Even though my brain hadn't been able to recognize them, close-ups of Venus were burned into my retinas. They appear now as after images.